What about insomnia? Is that just a sleep condition, or can it be, other conditions that are manifesting in that way?
There's many things that can cause insomnia
Okay.
and poor sleep. It's estimated 70 million Americans have disordered sleep. It's a very common problem.
Yeah.
So if you're not making enough sleep because you don't have time, if you're not having enough time for sleep, there's a very simple Tai Chi move
Hmm.
that's very helpful for that. Because, say you have 6.5 hours to sleep, like most people, but you're watching the evening news for an hour, and you're watching other things on TV and going to meetings and things that you hate. You come home from the meetings and your wife says, "How was it?" And you say, "Oh, a waste of everybody's time." So for the TV, first of all, what's on the news is meant to scare you so you stay watching, and they can sell commercial time.
Hmm.
But most of it is not real. And if you think that it is, just channel surf between the three networks, the three main ones or the others, and you'll think you're on three different planets when they're reporting the same thing. So at least two of them are wrong. And frankly, all three of them are, no, it's a medical term, FOS. I don't get that, but God bless them. They're sweet people. I like them. I'm on there enough with them. But here's the thing: when you're watching TV, as long as it's feeling good, and I'll watch CNN and Fox and MSNBC. I mostly entertain just watching how they say different things on the same thing. But if you go ahead and as long as it's feeling good, stay watching it. That'll usually be for about 5 minutes. After that, you find you start grinding your teeth.
Hmm.
So here's a Tai Chi move. You look at the TV, you center, you see how does it feel. When it feels bad, you reach behind, you grab the remote control, you point it at the TV set, and you click off. Or you can go to the Comedy Network or whatever you want to do. But you take that hour time that you spend watching something that makes you feel bad, that's supposed to entertain you and is not educating you, it's just scaring you. You take that time and you go to sleep, and you'll feel so much better. Would you like some herbals for sleep? Some natural remedies?
What do you have?
Oh, we got all kinds of good stuff.
Well, we talked about melatonin already.
Melatonin, 1/2 milligram is all it takes to optimize sleep. Now the higher doses are for acid reflux and stuff.
Sure.
But for sleep, just 1/2 milligram. There's an herbal mix. Valerian, passion flower, wild lettuce, Jamaican dogwood, hops, and theanine. Those 6 herbs together, and you can find them in the Revitalizing Sleep formula. That's an enzymatic therapy product. And again, most of these you can find at any health food store will have it. And you take 2 to 4 at bedtime, and most people will be sleeping like puppies. The smell of lavender. I'm not talking about artificial, but real lavender oil. You put a spray or 2 on your pillow or put a drop under your tongue. Research shows that that helps promote deep sleep. So there's a host of natural things that you can do. It's not hard. I'll note one other thing. For those with restless leg syndrome, and you don't need to do a sleep study. You just look at your sheets. Are your sheets kicked around in the morning? Is your bed partner kicked around when you wake up in the morning? If your legs are jumpy during the night, and ask your bed partner because you won't know. This is not a Requip deficiency, which is a medication. It's an iron deficiency.
Okay.
Studies are showing that if you bring the iron level called ferritin up over 60, now your doctor will say if it's over 9 or 12, it's totally normal. Idiocracy, it's crazy. It needs to be over 60, that it's more effective or as effective as a medication. But there's 2 big problems with treating the iron deficiency. Okay. 1, it's dirt cheap, and 2, it can cure the problem. In medicine, neither of those are good.
You don't want to cure.
Well, it's not profitable to cure a problem.
That's right. Then you don't come back for more, right?
Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You cure something at 5 cents a day, and 3 months later it's gone. Who's going to pay $70 million a year to advertise it like they do for most medications?
Yeah.
And it's not that the doctors are trying to withhold things. It's just that if it's not expensive, nobody is going to pay. The average drug, when it comes out, they spend $70 million per year, half advertising to the public and half to the doctors. And even at conferences where you have esteemed professors on the podium saying, yes, the Requip and this medication and that, and look at this graph and this chart and all the scientific BS, nonsense, hogwash. Well, look who's paying for the conference. Look who's paying the professor. And suddenly you'll realize that these are not scientific conferences. They are advertisements masquerading as educational activities. The doctors don't do that. They're being convinced that they're being good doctors by taking this mindless brainwashing and applying it to their patients.